to get the UK back to the way it was prior to 14 years ago. This government has been a mess and corrupt from the start.
The cost of living, pretty much not being able to afford things. The more money you make, the more they take off you.
Around immigration and not cleaning up the town centres, not doing nothing, not doing anything basically.
One of the main issues for me in the general election, I would say having a total change of government, which doesn't mean having the same old. So I don't see that we've got any really perfect candidates, but we do know that whenever Labour get in, they ruin the economy. It's bad enough now, so I am dreading what's going to happen when they get in. When is it? Next week. I think we need someone who is going to do things differently.
For me, the economy and the general attitude in the country, it's on a real downer. We need a lift, and we're not getting it from the Tories.
Health service, like everybody else, because I worked for the health service for most of my life. Obviously, cost of living. I don't know what else off the top of my head. Defence is important to me as well. I think we've let all the public services down. And things that are important to me are, first of all, defence. That's the first thing that any government should be responsible for. Health service and education, they're very important to everybody. And immigration as well. Yeah, because I think no matter what your views are on it, if you think of the numbers and the infrastructure we've got, there's not enough houses for people. The health service is on its knees. So we can't just keep taking more and more people in, no matter what your opinions are.
Again, he's just inept. He has no idea. He doesn't live in the real world. And as I say, he's too weak in his party anyway. And at the end of the day, when you think about it, he was the last resort. He certainly wasn't elected by either the Tory party or the general public.
Useless. That's the only word I've got, really.
Stupid man, just a silly man.
Sunak, I think he's a steady hand, and I think he's inherited a lot of grief, and I can't see why people are so against him. I think it's just that it's everything that's gone before. He's inherited that, so I think if he just got in now and he had 5 years to do, he'd be all right.
Very privileged. I think it's just a game for him. I think he's just ticking boxes. His achievements in his career, that's all.
Oh. He comes over as being false to me. I've seen him lose his temper quite a bit in some of the confrontations they've had for the election, which seems out of character to me. And so maybe his normal gentle demeanour hides what's underneath. I didn't like what I saw.
I hope he is going to be a good leader. He's got a lot of very good people behind him, and I do believe he will have the strength. He is not left-wing Labour, which is good. That is the reason I left the Labour Party, because of Corbyn. But I do believe he will do a good job. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to be very difficult for any party that wins the general election. But I do believe that over the term of the next Parliament, we will see some very good changes to this country.
Exactly the same. Two cheeks of the same bottom.
So, whoever gets in, they're not going to do anything. Simple.
I think the man's hoodwinking everybody, and he will be led by the extreme left wing, and it won't only be money that's affected, it'll be our way of life that's affected.
I don't know enough about him. I really don't. Jury's out. We'll see.
Keir Starmer, I really don't know either what I think about him. I think he can get very jittery and agitated during some of the debates, which is surprising, saying that he was a barrister. But he doesn't. I don't exactly feel drawn to him. He's not a charismatic person like Tony Blair.